In 2014, a couple of things happened that were very strange. Child protection police officers came to see me in January, and they said that they were a group of politicians, well-known people, judges, celebrities, who were abusing children, and their investigations into these people were being blocked by some senior individuals within the police. What this child protection police officer was identifying is that children were being taken from children's homes, often drugged during the weekends, and that some children were being pulled into prostitution. And I was shown a list of some of these people. The Home Office became aware that I had been given this information. And what happened from then on is that I felt I needed to be transparent. I told the Home Office that, you should get a foreign judge in, because the way I looked at that list, if they got any British establishment individual, this individual was connected to a lot of these people. And the reason they'd come to see me is because they were asking me whether I would chair that inquiry into historic sexual abuse. And I said that I didn't feel I was qualified to be able to do that, but I would help them find someone. And then we got the foreign judge who came. She left very quickly as well, without much explanation.
What was that about, do you know?
There are some people who believe that the inquiry is legitimate and it will do a good job, but there are also some people who believe that this inquiry is a cover-up and a stitch-up and it's not going to do the real deal. Some victims groups have pulled out of that inquiry because they don't trust it. And a number of barristers have also left that inquiry.
Why?
Again, there are different explanations, but one explanation that I have had off the record is that they don't trust the process.
So in 2014, you get wind of this. What happens then?
The same month, there is a surprise audit by the Cabinet Office. And the auditor was appointed by government through competitive tender. When he came into Kids Company, I thought, oh my God, what have they told him?
Why?
Because he was quite ferocious, at the first meeting. And you could see that clearly he'd been told that we were terrible or whatever. But then he stayed and did the audit with his team. And actually, he ended up saying that Kids Company was really well run. And he identified only that we had a cash flow problem, which was what we'd always said. But then what happens is some Cabinet Office civil servants try and put pressure on him to change his audit results from positive to more negative.
Are you sure about that?
I'm absolutely certain about that because he communicated this to our director of finance at the time, and the auditor really didn't budge. So he didn't give in, but he's not coming out publicly and saying it either because he's trapped. But absolutely this event took place.